Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the year of 2024. This is a general reading that will dive into a little bit of everything. Next week, we will be posting the 2024 love reading, so stay tuned for that. Your first card out is the Shadow. So this is the archetype that you are embodying in 2024, a part of you that will really be coming out this year. Although every card in the archetypes deck has a shadow potential, this card asks us to delve into the qualities of the shadow itself. We often think of the shadow can be purified, illuminated, and made right through effort and achievement. However, it is typically the case that our lofty pursuit of ascension and perfection is the very source of shadow material itself. By rejecting parts of ourself and the world, we begin to separate from the whole. Rather than getting to know the qualities and content of our shadow, we busy ourselves with avoiding its presence. This is denial. When this card appears, it is time to take inventory of those things you've been denying. When the mind responds with, no, anything but that, you are touching shadow. Find support for this deep inner work and move towards the shadow with patience and compassion. When this energy is in its light attributes, it shows revealing unconscious aspects of the self and the world. And then when it's in its shadow attribute, it is denying unconscious aspects of the self and the world. So there's a lot of deep psychological healing taking place, not only just within you, but within the people around you this year, it feels. It really does feel like you are recognizing qualities about yourself and your life that you do not like, okay? That you are uncovering and really working through. So a lot of major issues you've been facing in your life, in the previous years, in your lifetime, may actually be coming to the surface in 2024 to be worked through once and for all. Your next card out is the Serpent, and this card is representing your major spiritual theme this year ahead. The essence of the Serpent is this. The Serpent is the life force of Mother Earth. The coiled serpent of the Kundalini brings passion, healing, and renewal. She offers us the fruit of the tree of knowledge in the Garden of Eden and reminds us to shed the past the way she sheds her tired old skin. Serpent comes to offer you the forbidden fruit that will set your passion and creativity free. So there is so much creativity and passion and lust awaiting you in 2024. That's amazing. And having this card come out upright, this is an invitation from the universe this year. The serpent power of Kundalini is stirring within your chakras, gently asking you to embrace its mystery. Shed the old skin that you have been so attached to and welcome the vulnerable pink underbelly that will bring you a fresh experience of your life. Your passion and sexuality are awakening, and this can be scary. Trust the wisdom of the serpent to transform your sensual energies into beautiful, original manifestation. Y'all are having some lusty energies in 2024. It feels like creative businesses and hobbies and projects are really beginning to take off this year for you. Not only that, it feels like you're just having this renewed fire and passion for life itself. It feels like there is a primal force awakening within you. And 2023 may have been a time for a lot of you to really embrace stability and work on your root chakra, financial stability, emotional stability, all that. And I feel like you're headed into 2024 now awakening this creativity, this productivity, this life force energy, this passion, this lust, just intuitively really feeling out life and living life to the fullest. And this energy will continue rising and ascending, changing every aspect of your life as it goes on. So that's beautiful. All right, I wanted to get a spirit animal for this year to kind of just see how you're being asked to move in the year. And you have the cheetah spirit. Oh my gosh, very quickly, okay? Fastest moving land animal right here. And the cheetah spirit shows you getting your eyes set on the prize and moving forward with a lot of speed. It's also a fiery animal. There's a lot of fiery, passionate energies for you this year. Pisces, okay? You are gonna be really exploring, experimenting, and moving forward in life. So that is incredible. I want to get more specifics though. So we're gonna pick 12 cards, 4 rows of 3 for you this year. First card out for you is the Queen of Wands. Even more fire energy. Are you kidding me? Some of you guys are actually starting a business this year, I'm seeing, or if you already have a business of some sort, it will definitely be taking off. I'm seeing a great amount of like viewing the whole picture of your life and what you want to do. I see you setting visions and goals up for yourself, like business plans, personal plans. You may even be like printing them out and organizing your life in such a way. And there's a warmth about you, an excitement. Your energy is returning and you're willing and able and ready to move things forward very, very quickly this year. This may be one of your most productive years yet. Your energy feels boundless. Some of you may even be traveling on top of all of this, like experiencing fun times on top of all of this, meeting people on top of this. There's a warmth, there's a charisma, there's a go-getter attitude, there's ambition. Like, but I can't even describe it. Like, you're the last sign that I'm doing the 2024 reading for, and you by far have the most energy. Like, it really is expanding in all areas of your life. Like, you're just ready to take on the world, you're ready to make more money, you're ready to go after your goals, you're ready to make progress, you're ready to, be charming and see more places of the world and talk to more people. And also the Queen of Wands, again, very fiery, very sensual. Some of you, like, your love life is on fire this year, okay? Like, lots of sensuality there. We have the Fool in reverse. All right. So I do feel that one of the challenges you will be overcoming is literally just getting started on something that you've had your mind talking about. Like, you had ideas for the longest time, and your biggest thing is literally just getting started. Shed away the old fears and just begin. That's what I'm seeing here. One thing I want to say is try to avoid over preparing for new cycles, new beginnings. Third card out is the Empress in reverse. Wow. Abundance. Some of you guys think that you're not qualified enough for something or you're not ready for something when in fact you are. I feel very strongly you have a really big, ambitious goal for yourself. For some of you, you may have this idea in your head like, oh, I want to live abroad and work remotely, or I want to, get married and have a family, or I want to start a business. But it's like you're viewing it as something that you cannot do soon. You're viewing it as something that's so far out into the future, like, oh, but I gotta work really hard so I can get there. And Spirit's saying you may actually be more prepared for this than you realize. You may actually be able to begin this, apply for this right now, okay, in the beginning of 2024. So I do see that energy here. It's like you're more ready than you realize to achieve some sort of grand idea in your life. It may feel so far off, but you may actually be much more ready for it than you realize, okay? So your whole top row is very optimistic. I feel like you don't even realize the power that you carry right now or the resources that you have. For example, I'm seeing some of you are actually more wealthy than you realize, or you have more money, more income than you realize. You're in a better position than you realize. All right, second row out, fourth card, we have the Page of Swords, communication coming in, a new direction coming in. I am seeing really good new relationships entering your life. I am seeing a new friend here. I'm seeing in particular fire and air signs. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius may be significant. I am seeing new communication coming in there. It feels like young, fresh energy, someone who brings in fresh ideas to you, to the table. For some of you, this could be someone that you're training in work. I'm seeing if you're taking on an apprentice or some sort of person who's like underneath you in terms of like the corporate ladder, if you're in a corporate job, something like that, or someone's coming in trying to learn from you. You could even be helping a friend out with something, like a friend may be starting a business. Maybe you are experienced in business or experienced in a particular field. And you're helping them through that process. Or maybe like a younger sibling is going to school for the same thing that you went to school for, so you may be mentoring them or tutoring them. I'm seeing an energy like that. Like there's someone who is getting help from you, you're helping them out, sort of acting as a mentor, which may be a new experience for you, but you're doing a wonderful, great job. And this is also a great sign for anybody who is a parent at all. Like this is wonderful energy, like you're doing great. Fifth card out is the Nine of Cups, personal happiness, healing, abundance. This is beautiful. I feel like you're very fulfilled, very content with your life in general. There's a lot of optimism in this reading. I feel that you get your sense of personal fulfillment by offering your passion to the collective, and also like teaching feels very, very fulfilling for you. Some of you guys are realizing that having knowledge to give to others is like one of the most fulfilling things that you can do. And so I do see some of you may be teaching, helping other people out. I'm also seeing some people watching maybe opening up a coaching or mentoring service, or taking on, like I said, taking on an apprentice or something like that, or even offering like teaching, tutoring, which will be great for you. Let's see what your sixth card is. This is looking pretty good so far, though. I like the energies. A lot of happiness. We have the Hierophant. Exactly. This is the dynamic of student-teacher energy. A lot of you are taking on this teaching role in your life, or some sort of parental role, guidance, like giving a lot of advice to people. You may even be starting a career that is centered around you giving advice, you giving guidance. So that's beautiful as well. This also talks about being taught. So education may be important for some of you. You may be going to school, you may be learning some new skills, something like that. Or even taking on like therapy, some sort of guidance from like someone who can view things from like a third party neutral space in your life and give you really, really good advice. This could even be taking on a life coach or something like that. Really connecting with your spirituality as well. Marriage may also be in the cards for some of you. Like you may be more ready than you realize. Third row out, seventh card, King of Wands. Speaking of marriage, oh my gosh, you have a matching pair here. A king and a queen, and right between them is this Page of Swords. Wow. Wow, yes, love is looking great, and it is going to be very passionate, romantic love, okay? You know, you guys aren't going to be able to keep your hands to yourself. Like, what do you want from me? Not only that, but that passion transfers into your life plan, you know, feeling very passionate about building a future together. Maybe this could even be, if you're married or in a long-term relationship, you have a vision, an idea that you share with your partner, and you achieve that this year. For some of you, this could be literally having a child together, or saving up for a house, or starting a business together, traveling together. I'm seeing some sort of bigger idea that you and your romantic partner are working towards. Now, if you're single and you're like, what the heck? Like, I don't have a romantic partner. That might change for you this year. I am seeing that, okay? This is baby making energy. I'm just saying, like, you got the Kundalini rising, okay? You got so much fire energy. You got a matching couple here with a page in between. Pages represent children, new beginnings. So some of y'all are out here getting pregnant. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't want that, I would prevent that from happening. All right. Eighth card out is the Queen of Pentacles, money, finances. Yeah, like I said, there's some sort of like physical goal that's being materialized here. Some of you are saving up for a house, some big purchase, some big life change here. Okay, it's looking really good. A business even. Yeah. I'm also seeing you hosting more parties in general, like having more people over, being very, like, you really enjoy hosting. Some of you may even be getting into the hospitality business. So you may be running like a bed and breakfast, or like renting out a room, or some sort of property, something like that is what I'm seeing. Even like hosting couch surfers or just friends may bring you a lot of fulfillment. I see a lot of you enjoy being in this sort of parental or like mentor figure or position in life, and you get a lot of fulfillment from that in 2024, and you're sort of brainstorming how you can put yourself into more situations like that. I'm also seeing someone here watching maybe taking on the role of a foster parent, so that's exciting. We have the Devil coming out. Oh my god. All right. Well, first off, lust. All right, let's just reiterate that. Lust is here, okay? There's a lot of passion in the air. However, the Devil does represent you know, some negative patterns and behaviors. Your shadow attributes, okay, are coming to the surface for sure this year. You know, I've been saying this phrase in my head for the longest time. The divine feminine is something that brings out the point where your greatest shadow meets your greatest potential. And I feel that for you this year, your greatest shadow will be meeting your greatest potential. And if you can overcome this great shadow, whatever it may be, you will achieve great potential. Now, I don't know what that means for you guys. Let's see. The next card out, Seven of Swords reversed. Okay. This is a card of something sort of taking your energy away, selfish behavior, getting more from something than you are giving. We have the Temperance card, which shows emotional healing, something that brings out a lot of emotions within us. And then your final card that came out, Three of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse right underneath that Devil energy. There is certainly going to be some sort of addiction or repetitive pattern that you've been having that is coming to the surface in 2024 in order to be healed. I am seeing a great energy of like therapy, working on issues, having a mentor sort of walk you through certain fears that linger beneath the surface, you know, which makes sense because you have these big life changes happening. You have all of this lustful, fiery, passionate energy coming up. And so as this energy emerges, it is also going to bring light to all of your fears, your worries, and any shadows that exist between you and someone else. Like both your shadows and other people's shadows are being illuminated. The more light you bring, the more shadows emerge. This is something that I've noticed personally in my life recently too. I was doing so much Reiki where I was receiving source energy, source light, and I literally was like putting myself in positions to receive this light. And I noticed that shortly after I did that, all of the shadow attributes of people around me really showed themselves. And I asked Spirit, I'm like, I just did all this healing. Like I just brought all this light into my life. And now their most terrible shadowy attributes are being revealed now. Like, how is this correlated? Like, what happened? What did I mess up? And Spirit said, you didn't mess up. That's exactly what that light was showing you. Their shadow. The light was bringing shadow up to see it, to really work through it, not only just for you, but for them. And so I do feel like there is great healing taking place. Your shadows, the shadows of the people closest to you, will be revealed this year. It will be tough. However, that is just the light pouring in. Light is conscious energy. You are seeing what needs healing within you and the people closest to you. So I'm gonna leave your reading here. It's gonna be an intense year. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this year ahead. Get a personal one-on-one 2024 tarot and mediumship reading with me. Link to that is in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. It's an hour-long video reading where I'll dive into messages from your spirit guides, the year ahead, and any questions that you have, okay? Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. All right, thank you guys. Bye-bye.